Apparently, this is the Japanese version of Wildfang, or as Americans called it, Tecmo Knight.
Which is
I thought it was an appropriate tie-in.
just such a dumb name.
It's a terrible name. It's not a good game either. Fair warning.
Yeah, but people don't expect us to play good games anymore.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, we just checked out Trapped, which is a Tecmo game.
Yep.
And Tecmo loves to put their name in games, apparently.
Yeah, there was a period.
See Tecmo Bowl.
There was a period of about 15 years where every game that they released had Tecmo in it at some point.
Yeah. So obviously there had to be Tecmo Knight, and the first Deception game that we were just playing was called Tecmo's Deception. So it never ends with these guys. And believe it or not, this is actual gameplay right now.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to believe because the graphics are so stunning that this would have to be pre-rendered.
I mean, it has stereo sound. Can you imagine anything so ostentatious?
Yeah. So a lot of our attacks are initiated by jumping on top of enemies. Just a fair warning there. And we have a limited number of transformations, so don't press that transform button too often.
Yeah, for some
there's
reason
two enemies
my
here.
controls are set up with where I would normally have jump. That's the transformation button. So
Yeah, I kind of screwed up my controls by doing the same thing. Yeah, leave them on the other side of the chasm and just whack them with our Rygar yo-yos.
that's the game. We should
You're stuck
probably
on the
do at some
tiger.
point.
By the way, our characters are like the tiny little guys on top of
Yeah.
the tigers. These are the legendary Tecmo Knights. And the Japanese version of the game, Wildfang, has a very complex story
That's it.
where you were like, yeah,
Are you
we
sure?
were like escorts. We were escorts for the king. And then for some reason, the city fell into ruin. I think these guys are like underground dwelling monsters who were freed and decided to go on a rampage because they have a grudge against our kingdom. Something like that.
Yeah.
But we are here to save them. And we are like unto wild fangs ourselves. Hence the title of the game.
Because there's two of us.
Yeah.
Because even for an arcade game, that is an idiotic justification for a title.
We're so deadly and powerful that we are like wild fangs.
Like, I feel insulted.
Were you ready for this?
I was not. I cannot lie. I was not expecting giant monkey.
Okay, this is a boss that we can stun lock if we're careful. Also, it's a good thing that we don't game over if only one of us is dead.
Yeah.
Because this is a game where if you game over, it sends you back to a checkpoint rather than resurrecting you on the spot.
I'm gonna have to be careful of that then.
Yeah, we might actually not be able to beat this game as a result of the mechanics.
So let me get this straight. You're saying that Tecmo created a shoddy game?
I am going to say possible.
I refuse to believe.
Dragon Power.
Okay, that's just ripping off Altered Beast now.
It explicitly is. Dragon Breath one-hit kills literally everything, including bosses.
Wow. Okay, so
But Dragon Power drops randomly and is limited time.
I was wondering why I couldn't pick the dragon.
Yeah. If only we could.
Simon Belmont and his sidekick Simon Belmont are here to save the day. I think you're giving these guys way more credit than they're
True, yeah.
remotely due.
This giant dude we're riding, that's the Smoke Man. It's a whole species called Smoke Man. I don't know why.
Damn it.
The IC skull allows us to use another transformation. So if you run out of transformations, you gotta get an IC power-up.
Like I know we joke about playing bad games all the time. I think I hate this game.
Look at all the blood, though. I think these vulture guys have really good character designs.
I mean, yes, we are grading heavily on a curve here.
For a 1989 game, this looks extremely good.
I mean, it looks like it could have been on the Mega Drive. Like, I am getting very heavy Golden Axe flashbacks.
Oh yeah, big time.
Like, this stage is so much like the Eagle's Path stages. Where you have to, I think it's like the third or the fourth stage where you have to go across a bridge, and at the end of it, there's the big head of an eagle. Someone out there will know exactly what I mean.
Almost certainly.
I pity them, but you know they'll know.
This is also destructible, but I think the enemies have to like hit this pillar, then it falls down and crushes them. Environmental destruction.
Your guys seem to aim exclusively for the head. Only because going for the testicles would be too easy.
I like that we can, like, jump on people's shoulders and get them noogies.
Noogie patrol!
I ripped that guy's head clean off. That's not a unique thing, though. That's, like, the whole point of the game.
Yeah. Also, oh, my thing died, and then I was able to run around for like a second.
Right, yeah. I've been told, I read on Wikipedia that was possible, but I couldn't get it to happen in practice. When that happens, you're basically just screwed.
Yeah.
So don't have that happen.
One of the torch guys just looked at me funny and I died.
Yeah. Yeah, you're basically screwed at that point.
Oh, shit.
We blew up the bridge underneath ourselves. Well, as long as we stagger our death, we won't lose any progress.
Yeah.
Down I go.
Really annoyed that we can't pick up the bombs or anything. It has to be the enemies that activate them, or you need to push barrels into them.
Yeah, barrels will do it as well. The blue guys are variants of the first, like, sub-boss that we beat. So they will block your attacks with that shield. Watch out.
Like how they very carefully drops you down from a higher bit onto a lower.
Yeah, they've got an incredibly long animation.
So careful, like they're like, oh no, don't want to break my ankles. But, dude, it's a
You can
drop
really
of,
take
like,
advantage of
2.5
them.
feet.
Yep.
But my hammies.
Meanwhile, we're just jumping all over the place.
The artist did
Honestly, I
not do a
remember the
good-
music being better too.
The artist did not do a good job with visual clarity. Start with visual clarity and then move on to the rest of the game.
Oh, look at this background. That's actually a nice background.
Okay, yeah, the glowing eyes are cool, I will grant you. But I genuinely, I think this is probably one of the ugliest games that we've done.
There's a case to be made.
Like, why do you hate me? Have I wronged you in some way?
Apparently so.
Is this a subconscious thing you're punishing me with?
Dragon power. Nice. See, now the game's fun.
Eh. I mean, the last time I had this much fun, the doctor didn't think I was going to pull through. Dead on arrival. This. Oh, right, and it just ran out the second we got to the bosses.
Yeah, tragic. Well, of course, the boss is double Medusa with bouncy balls.
Even sexy snack ladies don't redeem this game, and that makes me sad.
This boss is way easier than the Vulture guys, too.
Seriously.
They were not even trying there. And only there. The rest of this game was clearly very well thought out. And expertly crafted. On the bright side, we are apparently burning the entire world behind us, so...
Yeah, it feels like they're going for almost like a Castlevania thing with the map.
Yeah. Every time we step on a bridge, someone blows it up. The soundtrack is actually very Mega Drive, and I don't know why.
So very.
That pseudo slap bass.
Yeah.
King Kong's back.
How many arms does this thing have?
It's Centipede King Kong.
It'll be
Knock the blood out of those hands. Dog guys with bombs.
Okay, can't hit them from a lower ledge, which I get, but it kind of seems like a bit of an oversight.
Oh yeah, that's almost certainly a technical limitation. Close one.
Yep. The dog guys are just so careful and so graceful coming off a ledge. These guys
It's adorable.
These guys are just like YOLO, lol. So how does the gameplay feel? Imagine putting on a pair of underwear made of coarse sandpaper, and then going for a jog over broken glass and getting onto a bouncy castle made of knives. That would be preferable.
A masochist's dream, then.
I think the Marquis de Sade would be like, now hang on a second, you guys are taking this just a little bit too far.
Yeah, there is that entire scene in Solo where they just play this game for the circle of Tecmo.
that was the point where the censors had to step in and were like, there
Yep,
comes a point where this is becoming a war crime.
That's the scene that was cut from the movie. In fact, that's what Pier Paolo Pasolini was murdered over.
I can believe it. The killer was said, my only regret was that I didn't do it soon enough. This was a work of devotion to the world.
So yeah, Tecmo, definitely one of the game devs of all time. Can you believe they're defunct?
But they had such joie de vivre about them.
Oh, we got centaurs. They're gonna turn this all around.
So if you were a time traveler, you wouldn't take this game with you to the past for people to admire. I'm fairly certain it would have kick-started the Inquisition no matter what time period I went into. They've just been like, no, burn it to the ground.
Personally, I love becoming like a tiger necklace that spins around really fast to decapitate enemies. We're like peeling their neck
Yeah,
so their head falls off.
Like, you know those fancy cutters that they use to make, like, cucumber slices? It's like one of those. Just spin round.
Apps like half burned.
Even the music is like one of the Castlevania games.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it.
Don't know what you're laughing about, mate. You're next.
No one believes that until it happens. That's why I voted for the lepers eating faces party.
How could this happen to me? I jumped on your head, span round on your neck.
Oh, I bet if we blew that up, the bridge would collapse behind us.
Oh, 100%.
Like every bridge so far in this game.
This game treats bridges the same way RPGs treat boats. You're gonna get on one and you're gonna have a bad time.
But I used to play Bridge Builder in high school when we built a bridge that collapsed under the weight of the train, but still got the train to the other side. We would call that an Indiana Jones bridge. So this is a full game of Indiana Jones bridges. Find the gap. Oh.
Oh, hey!
None of us made it over. Yeah, that bridge is definitely going down. I love how a bridge has a more narrow bridge between two bridges.
Further divided by sub-bridges.
Yep.
So asking, have you tried Lies of P yet? I
have not.
Just haven't gotten around to playing the demo yet.
Isn't that a Souls-like about Pinocchio?
Yeah, it's weird Souls-like. Apparently, one of the big problems with the game, which the only time I've ever heard this with a Souls-like game, they released a patch to nerf the game and make certain parts of it easier, which I have never heard with any kind of Souls-like game. Like bugs and glitches, yeah. Making the game easier, hell no. But from what I've heard, it's fairly decent. Biggest problem with the game is the fact that the dodge mechanic does nothing until you upgrade it. Like, you have to upgrade your dodge in order to make it worth the damn. Which is a big pain for me because I never parry in any of those games. I always just get the fuck out of the way before anything happens.
Yeah, totally.
I've never been any good at parrying in a Souls-like. But apparently they've really made the game quite a bit easier. So may give it a shot at some point.
I was interested in Bramble, that like Norse mythology Souls-like.
Not heard of that one actually.
Interesting. It was quite popular when it came out, which was only like 2 months ago.
Oh. I've probably heard of it, I just didn't bother looking into it.
Yeah, it's got some kind of subtitle that I can't remember. Boomerang lizards.
I know I've seen that in a game before, but I cannot remember which one. Probably Zelda or something.
Probably Boomerang Lizard.
The fabled 16 8-bit classic.
Yeah.
On the Jaguar.
I love how every enemy can just be stun locked. This guy has a face on his chest.
He should still be able to keep going. Well, they crushed one of his
seriously.
heads.
What a chump.
Streets of Rage 1, first boss had a boomerang weapon. Good point there, Drakey. Probably what I was actually thinking of.
Boomerangs are very popular, thanks in no small part, Paul Hogan.
You know what never caught on, though? Knives. No one could tell what a knife was.
It's true. He so watered down the definition of a knife. Like, basically removed them from existence.
Next thing you know, people are cutting their meals with spoons.
Yep. Well, these guys have, like, white blood?
At least we certainly hope it's blood.
True.
I've seen some edits.
It makes it so much less satisfying to take their blood out. Dragon mode.
Oh, hey, I didn't think I could get that.
Yeah, it did look like it had fallen out of bounds. And they're dead.
Someone's compensating for something.
Yep, it's the splayed leg statue. Letting it all hang out.
Just picturing some warlord going, make the codpiece bigger. Just make it look like it's coming out of the screen towards you. Like 3D, but worse.
And if he had an Ozymandias collapse, all that would be left would be the codpiece.
Gaze upon my cock, ye mighty in despair.
Surely what the plaque at the bottom said. Vultures are back.
Now they have the flails. They've turned our technology against us.
Yeah, the vultures are utterly helpless against the yo-yos. It's kind of sad.
We're just playing an extreme version of I'm not touching you.
Yeah.
Looks like a budget statue of Yujiro Hanma. You take that back or he will murder you in his sleep. Not your sleep, his.
Okay, one of you guys... Okay, one of the vultures had their heads fall off. And there we go. No more heads on vultures.
No heads for you.
So we'll just continue walking down the street.
It's like half the enemies in this game look like really weird furry bait.
It's true.
For the sections of
And
those websites you don't go into because it's just a little bit too much for you.
Yep.
It's the bits where you go, well, I'm into that, but not in those proportions.
Surely there will be a cockvore final boss.
The final boss, Satan's urethra. Why am I like this? Oh, he's back.
Yep, King Kong. He's got at least 6 arms at this point.
Simian centipede.
Yep.
Don't look that up on any website ever. Just you'll thank me later.
Yeah. You get kicked out of the zoo making a simian centipede.
Yeah, but they need to catch you for. Oh, for fuck's sake! I thought you were kidding.
Yeah. I didn't. Oh, his pulsating womb hit me.
Why?
That appears to be his only attack. Okay, he's got an arm. He'll use his arm. And his hurricane breath.
I feel like I should be asking for, like, danger money or money for, like, therapy at this point.
Hazard pay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we popped his sack.
Oh, now he's all deflated.
Yep. Still got one arm.
Yeah, I don't quite know. Are we meant to be hitting the claw now?
Yeah, what is supposed to be happening here? Let's find out. Let's go for the other side. There's really been no feedback
No.
on what is dealing damage here. Oh, you can continue moving your corpse while it's lying on the ground, I just noticed. deflating him has actually made him more powerful, it seems.
I don't know, he seems to have lost his lust for life. At least I hope it was for life.
He's got nothing to lose then.
Like one of his horns is glowing. Maybe we should be aiming for that.
Well, that's a... Well, we can't jump and attack.
Yeah.
I'm inside of him. Oh! I climbed him! And I ripped his horn off. I have absolutely no idea how that happened.
The implications are terrifying.
Yep, taken entirely out of context. Those are not words that should be said in that order. And apparently you died in the process.
I'm just
I
gonna...
dragged you through all that and your character doesn't even get to show up in the outro.
I'm just going to assume he saw the final boss, just went, nope, and then went back home.
Pochi, I've gone far enough. I'm giving up as a knight.
I've seen too much. I cannot continue.
I'll kill the king myself if this is what it means to save him. If the boss was too horny, you just tear off the horn. Makes perfect sense. And apparently one guy's name is just an endless stream of blood getting smeared across the screen.
One guy apparently he's just bleeding for our sins as he transforms into some kind of eldritch abomination, which, given this game, makes perfect fucking sense.
Yep. I'm 100% sure that was an emulation error, but it was better than it working properly.
We think it was an emulation issue, but I wouldn't be willing to sign off on it.
Surely, oh my god, more people worked on this?
For fuck's sake. How did so many people work on this? This!
I've seen far fewer people work on actually good arcade games.
Fucking Hollow Knight was 3 people!
Oh god. And Cuphead was 2.
Yep.
What a difference 20 years makes. Oh, close to 40, actually.
Oh, hey, who replaced my bones with all this dust?
Special thanks? No one, just a giant piss smear.
Piss and milk. That doesn't look like milk. Piss and milk! Hello, goodbye.
Oh, hello, goodbye.
Kenny Duck. Oh, Kenny Duck.
Take Geo, please. Strong Shima, goddammit.
This is hell and we are in it. This game
Strong Shima was
refuses
the last
to
guy.
end.
We met one of Strong Bad's long-lost Japanese brothers. And then, there we go, Tecmo over. Proudly standing strong
Tecmo,
over this game.
I am glad you are dead. As I soon will be myself.
See you in hell, Tecmo.
Yeah, you wanted a horror game, you fucking got one.
Yep. Ooh, I got first place.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look at the cute little bunny by the Tecmo. I legit love that guy.
That bunny has killed children. I assume everyone involved with this game has actual dead children under their floorboard somewhere.
Oh. Apparently I'm still putting in my name. There we go.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So I have one last fetish to show you that this game provides. You wish I was kidding.
I wish I was dead.
Well, when I'm dead, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, those
This is...
Onis getting tanked up. That's kind of what I'm going to do after this. Except it's going to be with Bleach.
This game has seriously got a lot in common with Tamashi. There we go.
Yeah, the thing is, that's just one of the standard enemies, though, because our dude's so tiny.
Yep. Cap it all off with 4 because you'd have to. No future.
And all the minor enemies are fans of the Sex Pistols. Who knew?
There we go. Thanks for watching Tecmo Knight Wildfang. Promise not to do anything like that to you ever again, Static.
I'm gonna need it in writing. Preferably in blood.
I had fun with it anyway.